In this lesson, we're going to look at division, decomposed style. 378 divided by 5. What we're going to do is we're going to decompose 378 into its parts. And then so if we look at its different parts, we know that 378 is made up of hundreds, which is 300. We know that 70, and then we also have 8. And then so what we're going to do is we're going to take each of those parts and divide them by 5. So we have 300 divided by 5 plus 70 divided by 5 plus 8 divided by 5. And then so 300 divided by 5 is 60. 70 divided by 5 is 14. And 8 divided by 5 is 1, with remainder of 3. We add those together. We get our answer, 75, with a remainder of 3. Again, we break apart 189 into its parts. So we have 100 plus 80 plus 9. And we're dividing it by all of those by 4. So 100 divided by 4 is 25, plus 80 divided by 4 is 20, plus 4 divided by 4, 9 divided by 4, which is 2 with the remainder of 1. Add those all back together. 25 and 20 is 45, plus 2 is 47. That's 47 with the remainder of 1. Remember, we don't always have to use the same approach. In those previous two examples, I was showing you that we would break this apart into 200 plus 70 plus 6. If we see another way to break apart 276, we might be looking at going, oh wait, we know that 250 divided by 5, we know that that's an easy fact to go ahead and figure out. And if we already broke apart 276, 250 plus what is 276? Oh, that's right, that's 26. So that's 26 divided by 5. 26 divided by 5, in this case, is 5 with a remainder of 1. We put those together, we get 55 with a remainder of 1 as our answer. Again, if you see something within the number that you can go ahead and break it apart, and you're looking at it going, okay, well that's very easy to go ahead and work with, then go ahead and do it. So if you look at 328 divided by 6, we might say, okay, well, we know we have 300. 300 divided by 6. 300 divided by 6 already is 50. And then if we have 28, it's left over there still, divided by 6, that there should be an easy fact to figure out. Sorry, I ran out of room there. 28 divided by 6, let's see, that's 4 with the remainder of 4. So that's 4 with a remainder of 4. Put it together with our other part there that we had broken this apart into, that we had decomposed. And we got 54 with a remainder of 4. Your turn to try. Go ahead and copy down the problems and see if you can go ahead and figure out these quotients, these answers to these division problems. Do hit pause, and I will come back with the solution. I'll come back with the solution. Your strategy and approach might have been different for that first one, but you should have come up with that same answer, 376 divided by 5, equaling 75 remainder 1. Again, this is our quotient, this is what we call our dividend, and this is what we're dividing by, or our divisor. Divisor in number 2 is 6. And that's the second problem that you had to solve. When you start getting good, then you might be looking at it going, okay, well 473, that's 420 divided by 6, that's 70. And then you have 70 there, and then so we had taken away that there, and we had 53 divided by 6. I like to always see it, but that's just me. 53 divided by 6 is 8, with a remainder of 5. Put it together with that 70, we get 78 remainder 5 as our answer to that division problem, or our quotient. Again, at some point you might be looking at it going, okay, well I know that that's 900 divided by 3 is 300, and then I have 52 divided by 3, 52 divided by 3 is 14. Put those together, you get 314. All it is, and with this division, is that you're looking at it and seeing as to how it is that you can go ahead and break apart numbers. This here was the traditional approach that we've often seen, that we often see. And again, if you're more comfortable doing it in this manner, go ahead and do that. Or, this is another way that we can go ahead and check our work, use that alternate strategy and that alternate approach. It's 138 remainder 4, but would it have been easier if we used our mental math to break apart some of these numbers here, to really think about what it is that would work well with this? Would it have been easier to say, okay, well that's 800 divided by 6. Would it have been easier to break apart a number to go ahead and solve it? So you might say 600 divided by 6, and then you'd be left with 232. You might be, oh, well, I do see 30 divided by 6 in there. And then at that point, you'd be left with 202. You see 180 in there, divided by 6. And at that point, you'd be left with 22 divided by 6, which is 3, with the remainder of 4. This is 5. This is 100. This is 30. Put those all together, 130, 135, 138, remainder 4. And again, maybe at this point, at least for me, as I was trying to walk you through this problem here, it was easier for me to look at this method right here rather than decomposing and deconstructing with that division there by 6. But again, maybe that's one more way for you to check your work. And of course, you can use that traditional check of that 138 times 6 plus 4 if you needed to.